Hi, my name is Phil Leinhart. I'm the brewmaster of Brewery Ommegang. Sour beers and fruit beers are gaining more popularity in the US, and Ommegang wanted to create a well-balanced sour brown beer. Rosetta is a sour brown beer and is a blend of LIEFMANS Oud Bruin and LIEFMANS Kriek Brut, which is a sour brown beer aged on cherries. LIEFMANS Oud Bruin is a traditional sour Flemish brown beer. It is a blended beer where older, more acidic beer is blended with younger, sweeter beer to come up with a final balance and blend. We make Rosetta at LIEFMANS. Number one, they're experts in this style of beer, but also I would never bring bacteria into the main brewery building, and we're pretty much out of room as far as square footage in the brewery, so to do these beers, and we may do these beers in the future, we would need to build a separate building to do so. LIEFMANS is also owned by our parent company, Duvel Markat, so LIEFMANS is part of our family. We call it one of our sister breweries. I had spent some time in LIEFMANS about 5 or 6 years ago developing a beer called Zuur, so I was familiar with their base beers and the blending process. I knew Rosetta was going to be a blend of Oud Bruin and Kriek Brut, so I had my friends at LIEFMANS send me a keg of Oud Bruin, and then together with a couple brewers, we did some trials with different ratio blends to come up with the perfect blend. Many sour beers, especially in the US, are processed in some type of wood at some point, either an oak foeder or a barrel or something like that. LIEFMANS beers, there's no wood in the LIEFMANS brewery. It is just fermented in an open copper fermenter and then aged in stainless tanks. Because of this, the LIEFMANS beers tend to be a cleaner sour where there's no acetic acid, just a nice clean lactic acid, and at least to my taste, more well balanced and blended. It has a nice balance between the tartness and the sweetness. You get a little bit of the cherryness, the cherry character and the sweetness from the cherry, and you get some sourness from the bacteria. Rosetta is an homage to Rosa Merckx. She's one of the first female brewmasters in Belgium, and she was the brewmaster at LIEFMANS for over 40 years. Rosetta is a year-round available beer, and it will be offered in bottles and kegs.